Hi everybody, I hope you and yours are well. This week is a double portion again. Parshat Acharei Mot and Kedoshim. Acharei Mot means after the death, referring to after the death of the children of Aaron, and Kedoshim means being holy. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, since it's after the death of my brother of blessed memory who passed away 2 months ago approximately. On Thursday there was a memorial service for him, and I spoke as well, and I'd like to share what I said. And I hope that you'll find that interesting to learn about my brother Sheldon, and hopefully inspiring as well. My name is Avrohom Czapnik. I'm Sheldon of blessed memory's baby brother, also known as the handsome one. Thank you for all coming and participating live and on Zoom. Thank you to my sister-in-law Toby, who was a wonderful wife to my brother and a special mother to his children. May you have a full and speedy recovery soon. Thank you to my nieces, Dana and Karen, for organizing this event and for being such dedicated daughters always, but especially during his difficult and painful illness. Thank you to Aaron and Terrence, Dana and Karen's husbands, for their unwavering support during this challenging time. To Aiden and Jamie, a special shout out and thank you for making my brother a grandfather. He loved you, cherished you, and would love to share your antics, witty, and cute insights. When one of my parents of blessed memory passed away, Sheldon bought me a book entitled Kaddish by Leon Wieselter. It's a highly acclaimed book about the ancient prayer of Kaddish that is still said today by mourners in memory of deceased loved ones. I am saying it daily during morning, afternoon, and evening services for my brother Sheldon in the merit of his soul. In this book, he brings a question from the rabbis about why are we sad when someone passes away? Everybody knows death happens. One simple answer is we cry not for the loved one. They have no pain anymore, and they're in a far better place. We mourn what we are missing and what we lost. But there's a deeper answer as well. But first, another question. The Kaddish prayer begins, Yiskadal v'yiskadash may Rabbi. Exalted and sanctified may God's great name be. The difficulty is the entire prayer is that it does not discuss death or loved ones at all. It's all about God. And we say it 3 times a day for the mourner. The deeper answer is to both questions relates to the concept that we are more than just physical beings. We're made of body and soul. The soul's job and goal are to bring God's light into this world by emulating God's mercy and kindness and elevating the physical in his service. God doesn't make junk or extras. Every single soul has a unique divine light to add to this world. Let's talk about Sheldon's light. He was unique in many ways. He was a wonderful husband who respected and cherished Toby throughout their lives and took such good care of her during her illness. What a great dad and granddad. He finally understood my joy with my kids and grandkids once he had his own. He was compassionate, deep, and sensitive to others. He was bright, sharp, capable, and witty. He was well-read and articulate. He appreciated art, music, and photography. He had an infectious smile and was warm to everyone and had a great sense of humor. He was a good brother, well, except the time he wanted to kill me. What had happened was, I was a little boy and he gave me a shaver. He wanted me to straighten out the back of his hairline. And I don't know what that meant exactly, so I straightened it out. He wanted to kill me. My mother, blessed memory, was laughing so hard but protecting me. He went to shul in June with a scarf around his neck. But he was a good brother, even though we did not agree in many areas. He treated us respectfully and sometimes would ask engaging philosophical questions to my brother Yossi and I. As Wieselter says in his book, quote, when Nietzsche lost his faith, he concluded that God is dead. That, said Wieselter, is not critical thinking. That's narcissism. I understand the idea that if God exists, then you must believe in him. I do not understand the idea that if you don't believe in him, that God must not exist. The fact that I experienced my entire life in darkness doesn't prove there's no light. My experience isn't the only philosophical data that counts. Sheldon was not a narcissist. Though he had his own standard, He required that Dana's wedding be kosher to the highest standards. So that my other brother, blessed memory Yossi, and my family would be comfortable to come, and to the surprise of some of his friends who thought we wouldn't show, we showed up in force. Though not observant, he felt a strong connection to tradition in our history in always having a special Passover Seder with the round hand matzahs. He loved the land of Israel, and he had pride in its innovations and inventions. When he visited, he loved its vibrancy and variety of people there, all different Jews, Arabs, and Christians living together. Sheldon had a strong Jewish soul and heart. He might not have agreed with every policy of Israel or Jews, but he couldn't stand the United Nations' endless hypocrisy and anti-Semitism. The rise of anti-Semitism in the United States and in the world pained him deeply. We are children of survivors of the Holocaust. Our parents of blessed memory were the sole survivors of their respective families. My father survived many concentration camps, and my mother survived being shot by the Nazis. We had no grandparents, uncles, or aunts, or first cousins, etc. But at the same time, he did not believe assimilation into American society would end anti-Semitism. He understood the importance of maintaining a Jewish identity, even as he grappled with his own. He thought very highly, as he said, quote, of the incredible former chief rabbi of England, Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, alav shalom. Sheldon said three things about him. Quote, first, Rabbi Sacks' love and defense of the Jewish people and Judaism itself, that was, to me, primary. Second was his incredible learning and range. And third is his deep and thoughtful analysis of the drawbacks in how we are living today and what the future might hold. Sheldon said, I could find myself sadly agreeing with him with the effects of religious decline. Sheldon was a decent, kind, and respectful to all types of people. How he spoke to his nurses and caretakers, even when he was in a lot of pain, he was a very special role model. Going back to our original questions, we cry for our souls when a person passes, even though we know that death comes because we can't continue to be a light unto the world, and our bodies without their souls cannot accomplish anything anymore. We say Kaddish about God because we want to replace his light that was diminished with the departure of the special and unique soul. So what can we do to continue to be a light in this world to replace my brother's light? Be a better spouse, being a better father and grandfather or mother and grandmother, taking care of a loved one even when it's hard, being warm and friendly to everyone, finding out more about our religions and traditions, read and learn more about them, have a stronger identity of our own faith, and be respectful of others even if they are different than you are. Sheldon believed in the soul, and I hope that his wish came true. He hoped that when he passed away, that he would enjoy the company not of the rich, famous, and powerful people he met in life, but rather the souls of our parents and our other brother Yossi of blessed memory. That's what he was looking forward to see. Sheldon's light is gone. May we be successful to look for the unique light within our soul and to emulate him as a merit for his soul and bring more of God's light into this world. And may we say and live, Yizkadal v'yizkadash shemei Rabbo, exalted and sanctified may God's great name be. Thank you. Have a wonderful Shabbos.